In this example, we are required to expand and simplify this expression. Now, I'm going to work it out in two steps. The first step will be expanding 2 minus x to the power of 4 before I expand the whole expression. So, step 1, let's start by expanding 2 minus x to the power of 4. Now, let's assume this is an uncalculator question, which means we are going to use the Pascal's triangle to find the binomial coefficients. So this is the Pascal's triangle, and for that particular expression, n is equals to 4, which means these guys here will be our binomial coefficients. So 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay, that will give us 5 terms. So back to the question. So our coefficients are basically 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And the powers of 2 will be descending from 2 to power 4 to 2 to power 0. The powers of negative x will be ascending from negative x to power 0 to negative x to power 4. So let's now organize our solution here. So we'll have 1, that's the first coefficient, into 2 to the power of 4, negative x to the power of 0, plus 4 into 2 to the power of 3, negative x to the power of 1, plus 6 into 2 to the power of 2, negative x to the power of 2, plus 4, 2 to the power of 1, negative x to the power of 3, plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0, negative x to the power of 4. And then what we need to do next is just to simplify this expression, which will give us 16 minus 32x plus 24x squared minus 8x cubed plus x to the power 4. So step 1 done. Let's move to step 2. Now step 2 will be basically multiplying this expanded form of 2 minus x to the power 4 by 5 minus 3x. Okay, so step 2 will be find the product of 5 minus 3x and the expanded form of 2 minus x to the power 4. So we already have the expanded form of 2 minus x to the power 4. So what basically we need to do here is to kind of multiply 5 minus 3x multiplied by the results that we got from step 1, which is 16 minus 32x plus 24x squared minus 8x cubed plus x to the power of 4. And to multiply this, it's a tedious process, but we'll do it in one at a time. So let's start with 5 multiplied by 16 plus 5 multiplied by negative 32x plus 5 multiplied by 24x squared plus 5 multiplied by minus 8x cubed plus 5 multiplied by x to the power 4 plus negative 3x multiplied by 16 plus negative 3x multiplied by negative 32x plus negative 3x multiplied by 24x squared plus negative 3x multiplied by negative 8x cubed plus negative 3x multiplied by x to the power 4. Okay, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So what we need to do now is to simplify this expression. So 5 multiplied by 16, that will be 80. So minus 160x plus 120x squared minus 40x cubed plus 5x to the power 4 minus 48x plus 96x squared minus 72 x cubed plus 24 x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 5. Okay, so we now need to simplify by grouping like terms. So if you group like terms, what you're going to end up with is 80. Now we have like terms to here, like negative 160x and negative 48x. If we group those together, what we'll end up with is minus 208x. For the x squareds, we have that one and that one. If we group them together, we shall end up with 216. And then similar for x cubed, we'll end up with minus 112 x cubed plus 29 x to the power 4 minus 3 x to the power 5. And that will be your final solution. In this example, we are required to find the coefficient of a to the power 4, b to the power 3 in the expansion of a minus 5b multiplied by a plus b to the power 6. Now, let's assume this is an uncalculated question. And so here, the main consideration is the coefficient of a to the power 4, b to the power 3. So step 1, we can start by expanding a plus b to the power 6. So step 1, expand a plus b to the power 6. And we can expand this using the binomial coefficients from the Pascal's triangle, which are actually here. Now, because n is 6, that means that these guys here will be our binomial coefficients. Okay, so they are 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. So back here, all that we need to do is just to write those coefficients. So 1, 6, 15, and we have 20, we have 15, we have 6 and 1. And those are the coefficients that we'll use to expand this to give us 7 terms. Okay, so anyway, so the powers of A will be decreasing and the powers of B will be increasing. That's another thing that you need to remember. So what we'll have is a to the power 6, because the coefficient will just be 1. plus 6a to power 5b plus 15a to power 4b squared plus 20a cubed b cubed plus 15a squared b to power 4 plus 6a b to power 5 plus b to power 6. Okay, just remember that I'm using those coefficients, and the coefficients are here. Okay, of course I didn't include one. If you want to include one, you can just include them there. They don't have any effect, but that's the expansion. Okay, and the powers of A are decreasing, the powers of B are increasing. Good. So step 2 is another most important step. So since we are interested in finding the items with A to power 4, B to power 3, by inspection we just need to combine the necessary terms. Okay, because what you're interested here is just the items with A to power 4, B to power 3. So what we'll do in step 2, we are going to combine the necessary terms to find the items with A to power 4, B to power 3. How will that happen? By multiplying the results that we had in step 1 by A minus 5B. So basically what you're going to have here is A minus 5B multiplied by the results that we had in step 1, which is A to power 6 plus 6a to power 5b plus 15a to power 4b squared plus 20a to power 3b to power 3 plus 15a squared b to power 4 plus 6a b to power 5 plus b to power 6. Now remember here we are only interested in items with this guy here. So maybe what we can do is just by inspection we can find what we need to multiply to get that. For example, we can multiply A by 20, right? That will give us 20a to power 4, b to power 3, which is what you're interested in. Another option is to multiply 5b by that one. So we'll end up with a to power 4, b to power 3 is what we're interested in. So basically what we shall end up with here is what we need. We shall end up with a multiplied by 20 a to power 4, b to power 2 plus negative 5b multiplied by 15 a to power 4 b squared. And if we simplify that, we shall end up with 20 a to power that's a to power 3, sorry. So that will be 20 a to power 4 b to power I think I made a mistake. This is 3 as well. So that will be 20a to power 4 b to power 3 plus actually minus 75a to power 4 b to power 3. All right, and if we simplify this, we shall end up with a negative 55 a to power 4 b to power 3. So the coefficient of a to the power 4, b to the power 3 is negative 55. Okay, so we can say the coefficient of a to the power 4, b to the power 3 is negative 55.